I'm Cape Jewel, and this is Comic Smack, the weekly daily all the time anytime comic book show where we take closer, more in-depth looks at the coolest and most happening things going on in the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're going to be taking a closer look at Old Man Logan, issue number 5. A brand new arc is about to begin with the older mutant from another universe. What will happen with him? Well, let's hop on in and find out for ourselves.
So, as the comic opens, Old Man Logan asks the X-Men's new leader, Storm, for a leave of absence from the school. And I mean, really, when you find out that the school is currently located in Limbo, read hell, who wouldn't want a chance to take a leave? Furthermore, this place looks even more foreboding and threatening thanks to Sorrentino's art style. Now, don't get it twisted, Old Man Logan is happy to know that his friends are alive and to have a place to call home once again, but this is still Wolverine we're dealing with, and he was always something of a broody lone wolf even when he was a young man, and now that he's an old man, that stuff is further exasperated. He drifts across America, eventually up through Canada, going about as north goes, till eventually finding his way to a secluded little community only accessible through ice road a few months out of the year. Apparently, Old Man Logan has been here once before, in his old life in the wasteland in the other world. He had drifted there in a depressed, hopeless fog after Mysterio had tricked him into killing all the other members of the X-Men. It was also here where he attempted to take his own life, only that's difficult when your healing factor makes you a nigh invincible immortal god. While he may not have been able to kill himself, he did decide that that would be the place where he would bury Wolverine once and for all, which, actually makes a lot of sense and why I've been referring to him as Old Man Logan throughout this run and not Wolverine. Old Man Logan takes a job, and before he knows it, he's actually become quite ingrained inside the community, even making a friend, a small girl who's not afraid to feed the stray dogs. And I guess, well, Old Man Logan is pretty much a stray himself, isn't he? This meeting is also juxtaposed with a flashback to how Old Man Logan met his wife, Maureen. It would seem after the death of all the heroes in his world and the general fall of humanity, her and a bunch of other people decided it would be safer to shack up inside the old abandoned ruins of Weapon X. Old Man Logan, after attempting to kill himself, found his way to the facility and was accepted by Maureen when no one else would, which, might explain why he is pretty shocked to find out that the little girl who he's meeting in the present, guess what her name is? Yeah, Maureen, it's the same one. If nothing else, Old Man Logan feels he finally has found some purpose in this world, a reason to tread, if you would, and that is to protect this little girl from anything bad that could ever happen to her. Ooh, and you know what? That's going to be a lot easier said than done, because his miraculous, revival, the fact that there's an Old Man Logan running around, that has reached the ears of some very dangerous people, including Lady Deathstrike and her cadre of killers who are all but ready to come to this small little northern community and kill everyone just to get to him. Old Man Logan number 5 is a really interesting start to this newest arc. It's cool how they juxtapose what's happening with Old Man Logan here and now with what happened to him in the past. Apparently there was a lot more to tell in between his killing of the X-Men and the actual events of the original Old Man Logan story. In many ways too, this issue is kind of a back to basics for Wolverine as a character, drifting around, having adventures, getting into trouble, brooding a little bit, the usual. As always, I remain a fan of Sorrentino's art, which adds a great amount of grit to the story, and Jeff Lemire does a good hard-boiled narration. Overall, I would give this one a very positive 8 out of 10.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and while you're here, why not check out another video I have on offer, or maybe if you're feeling in a supportive mood, you want to like or subscribe. And if you want to support the creation of more videos just like this one, then please by all means check out the Cape Jewel Patreon. A little bit goes a very long way, and I will see you all next time.